Sydney town at night, 10 o'clock at night. I've got to be careful because this is my tripod that the phone pops out of all the time. And we'll see if someone joins me. During the day I can actually see the Sydney Opera House, but at night I can see it with the naked eye. It's up there. You can just see the pointy bits that represent the stars. Oh, we've got some people. Hi, HME. Hello. Hey, Tanny. Hi, old my Frozzy. What's the sound like? I mean, I'm on the 9th floor of the hotel we're in Sydney, and the traffic's pretty noisy. Can you guys hear me? Hey, Bridget Parker. Hey, Aussie girl. Can you guys hear me over the traffic, or is the traffic really loud? I probably should have put my... You hear me? Okay, cool. I probably should have put my Bluetooth headphones on. I'm a bit nervous because this is my tripod the camera keeps, or the phone keeps popping out of, and if it pops out it's going to fall 9 stories to its demise. But I wanted to show you my view from the hotel while I wait for a few people to rock up. Thanks, Aussie girl. Yes, the winner is Sydney. K Mellow all day, hello. Thanks for all the pink loves and florals. I think a few people have dropped away. We had our quarterly meeting today, and we actually met the big boss, the big kahuna burger of the company I work for, who flew out from Texas. And our usual, not far from you at all, old Mafra, although I fly home very early tomorrow morning, unfortunately. This is definitely a FIFO visit. We had our big meeting, the main CEO of the company and then the CEO of the international group, who is like Australia's part of the international group. Full-on meetings all day, and then we've just been out to our quarterly staff dinner. I don't know, Omar Fraze, that's why I've gone live, because I got back to the hotel and I thought I'd just see what's happening on YouTube, and I just watched Pink Lady Luck's video about being there. And I checked my emails and there's no emails from Mem. And I know I'm hanging on to it. I'll actually, after it, well, I was going to see how many people joined us, but I'll probably turn it around and just have to hold it with my big fat face in the screen. But I thought you might like to see that I am actually in Sydney, just while the crowd gathers. But I just watched a video that Pink Lady Luck posted about being there, and it sounds like she was bullied tonight, earlier on tonight, and I had a feeling it wasn't good, Tanny. Yeah, I don't know the background. Pink Lady Luck was fairly tactful. She said she'd seen some screenshots and they were horrible. Hey Josh B, lovely to see you. Thanks for popping in and saying hi, lovely one. Just worried about being there. Something horrible happened to her tonight, and it's not so much, I didn't go live to find out what happened. I'm just hoping that oh, that's really sweet of you, Kay Mello. Thank you. Oh, it wasn't just with being there, it was with a heap of people, Tanny. The lovely Josh. It always brightens our day when we get to say hi, even if it's brief. I guess I'm really worried because obviously for Pink Lady Luck to have put a video up, and like I said, she was very tactful as she is and didn't go into details or anything, but it just sounded really bad. And you know, Mem obviously comes in It's not a very great view, sorry. If I sit, I'll turn it around, you can see my face. Hello. I wish I could zoom away. Don't think you need me up this close, but I can't do much about it. It's either my face or it's the view and the possibility of the camera falling to its death from the 9th floor. I don't think it'd survive that fall. I've dropped it a few times, but it's a bit much, isn't it, with my face up this close? Hello. I'm hoping maybe Mem will come in, but she may not. I don't know what happened tonight, but it sounds bad. And it wasn't so much to, you know, hear all the gory details about it, but I just instinctively just wanted to go live in the off chance she gets a notification and she's awake and she might want to come in and get some love and support in our safe little community. I know that I'd probably be running to a safe little space as well. I don't know, HME, I don't know the background. Imagine the one person on YouTube that could basically, hang on, it vanished. Oh, it's totally vanished. There could basically be a certain person of a certain family that has been the most devastating case we've seen, right? So I'm assuming this is Frankie related. Frankie Ruchak, are we talking about? The plot thickens. She is, oh my phrase, and the thing that's really pissed me off is because I haven't really got involved in the drama stuff, because I don't want to. I mean, I was affected by it, but didn't choose to air it on YouTube because that's kind of how I roll. But being blackmailed. Frankie's being blackmailed? I still don't know what that's got to do with our beautiful Mem. What? Oh, my phrase, what? What? That doesn't make sense. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, but what I was going to say... Alright, that sounds horrible. Okay, I'm in shock. Wasn't expecting that, but it sounds like a lot of stuff's gone down. But what I wanted to say was the reason I've gone live is A, to lend some support. You know, I'm being there for being there, but also to make a bit of a statement, I guess, or a comment about Mac and Cheese. Hello, thanks for joining on this sort of weird occasion. While all of this YouTube drama's been going on, that might be good advice, although Tanny might find support in here too. I do love that this channel is such a supportive little place for all of us, and we can come in, even if you don't want to talk, just sit and get a bit of love from everyone. The whole time all of these dramas have been going on YouTube, I've been developing a very close friendship with Mem, and she's been my reality check. She's been my perspective, and I lost a really beautiful friend, as you all know as well. And she's got such a delightful sense of humour. She's funny as fuck and such a realist about what she's going through. But she's been my reality check. So for all of this drama, I keep thinking, would any of you be doing this shit if you were being there? If you were in her place, in her shoes? Would you be fucking around on YouTube, ripping people to shreds? You know, why isn't anyone offering the little flag of surrender and just saying, this is getting ridiculous, let's stop it? And she's really been a reality check, I think, not just for me, but for a lot of us in here. And so that's partly why a lot of us haven't bought into any of the drama, because why would you? She is a beautiful person and she is fucking hilarious. No, I don't know, Mac and Cheese, I don't know. I just got back to my hotel and I just, it was awful. I mean, it was beautiful what Pink Lady like did, but I felt awful because she did a video with the same title as mine, and she asked people to share her video or make one of their own on their YouTube channel. And because I know Mem, I wanted to lend my support and put it out there, but also give people a place to come to if they're feeling a bit rattled by what must have happened, because this is such a gentle, loving community. You know, we've got such a sweet vibe in here. So I don't know the full story. All I got was Pink Lady Luck's video indicated that there was some pretty serious bullying going on tonight, and that being there might have been the target. But it sounds like there was a lot of horrible stuff happening. There's a comment further up in the chat that Frankie was being blackmailed by Molly. Hi, girly gamer. I agree, HME. It causes a lot of anxiety, and this is part of the problem, because I don't really suffer from anxiety. I can't say that I'm someone that needs to take meds or anything like that for it, but I certainly feel things for people, and I'm a major softie. And the drama channels, yeah, I'm the same. Like that. I don't want to know really what's going on. But like I said, being there in this instance, you know, we're protective of her. She's part of our lovely safe space, as Bridget just said. You know, she's a much loved member of our little channel, and yeah, Tony, I feel sick to think that that could happen as well, and I wouldn't be surprised, which is a horrible thing to say, isn't it? You know, MGL and Purple attacked her in Purple's room. Why though? Why was Mem attacked? Who attacks a dying woman? Or man, or child, or animal even? Like, who does that? Molly did a live this morning saying everyone had called a truce about the drama. The drama was behind everyone. And then this afternoon she did another live about Frankie, and then she went to Perplexed. This makes no sense. Makes no sense at all. Like, I've been a bit vocal with some of the drama people saying, you know, what are they doing spending all their time on YouTube? But then you meet somebody like Mem, who's essentially bedridden and, you know, being subjected to pretty vicious treatment, and YouTube's her eyes to the world, you know. That's and she's found so many friends and people who love her and who care about her and her story. So why wouldn't you be there? You know, you've got people that are wrapping you up in love and support, but also enabling her to have fun and muck around and show everyone what a great sense of humour she has. So I don't blame her for that. I mean, the able-bodied, no-illness people that are on 24/7 just enmeshed in drama all the time, that seems like a severe waste of time to me. But for someone like being there, I fully understand why YouTube, you know, she's getting to hang out with people and experience stuff and do things, like watch people doing things, and, you know, it might be my silly little channel eating Japanese snack foods or putting face masks on or whatever, but she comes in and has a laugh with all of us, and she's funnier than all of us. And she's facing death, you know. She's incredible, and I don't understand it. Hi, Kimberly. Yeah, it's a great little, I mean, I find it far more interesting to watch YouTube stuff than to watch TV. I don't have a TV, but Blue Topaz was attacked the other day too. Again, or the same attack that, what was the channel she was on? I thought Blue Topaz actually got a lot of support for something that happened, or is it another thing? I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of perplexed. she had it out with Molly and they settled it or didn't, or Molly went on to be nasty. But okay, all right. I vaguely remember someone chatting about this the other night. Might have even been them, actually. Whereabouts are you, Kimbo? Kimbo, you've got to be Aussie. Kimbo Lee. There's a definite not settled. Okay, Melbourne. G'day. It's down the road. I'm in Sydney. I don't live here. I'm here for work. I'm flying home tomorrow. I'll be flying over Melbourne tomorrow on my way back to Mubasha. But I'm going to be in Melbourne on Monday, but in transit on my way to Adelaide. Pink has taken blue topaz under her wing. Good. Well, everyone should take her under their wing. I think what people actually need to do... Oh, okay, I did hear about the 7-hour thing. But then people watched it for 7 hours too. I think with YouTube, like with my channel, I want to give people a clean slate, you know, like I don't care what they've done or said in other channels. I'll decide how I feel about people. But I think there's a lot of divide because people have just chosen to go on one side or the other. And we have such a mixed bag in here sometimes. We have people from channels that are apparently at war with each other, and they come in here and everyone chats and has a really nice time. I mean, we're all people, aren't we, at the end of the day? Oh, Kimbo, my channel's very calming. We're very chill in here. Not only are we chill in here, but everyone in here is so conscious of each other and what people are going through, like real life stuff, whether it's something to celebrate or commiserate or just check in on someone's knee, for example, like Omar Fraze. Like, I get such a warm feeling when I go live, just seeing everyone all chatting and saying hi and catching up. And the thing I really love is that the people that come in here actually talk to each other and ask each other questions, and they know stuff about each other. They're not blasting into a chat going, me, look at me, this is going on with me, you all need to shut up and listen to what's happening to me. I just see such selflessness and care in here, and it's really heartwarming. And you know, and being there's a huge part of that, a really huge part of that. She gives so much love and support and care to other people, where she could be like, I'm dying, fuck you all, I'm going to make this all about me, and she doesn't. She's so invested in other people's lives because she cares about people. But I wanted us to all be there for being there in case she came in. She may not. I probably could have texted her and told her I was going to go live, but I've literally just got back to my hotel and watched Pink Lady Luck's video, and it just was my instinct just to go live and chat and see if everyone's doing okay. Because it's not okay when one of our gang is being picked on. Gang. We're a gang of chilled out people. And I just, yeah, I maybe if someone has contacted her or spoken to her, I was hoping perhaps that I just think, I've said it before on this channel, that when you are on your deathbed, oh, hi Mel Barrow. Yeah, I don't know what's going on and I'm annoyed as well. I'm angry, sad, frustrated, and a few things. But primarily I wanted to, I didn't see a rant from you, Tanny. You can start another rant because it's gone from chat. You're worried about a lot of people. I'm sad to hear that, Tanny. The bullying. Kimbo, we don't know. Hi, Jojo. We don't know. We don't know. I just got back from a staff dinner and watched a very short video that Pink Lady Luck did that sort of inferred that being there was being attacked or bullied tonight. And oh, okay, Mello, get some rest if you can. Been up all night and it's 7:30. I don't know, mac and cheese. I don't know. I just saw Pink Lady Luck's little video, and she just essentially asked people who know being there to either share her video or do one on their own YouTube channel to sort of lend support. But from what I could tell, it sounded like she was terribly bullied and picked on tonight. I don't think Pink Lady Luck even mentioned the channel, or if she did, I didn't notice that. Watched my vids yesterday. My accent is killing it. The Groover Gang. I know, we need a groover emoji. I think we should. You know how much now someone's sent me a message, a private message, wanting to know about something. Hang on, I'll have to leave that for the moment while we're live. She may come in here too, actually, the person who just messaged me. Night came mellow, rest up, beautiful. Thanks for chatting. When we were chatting about an emoji for me the other day, my channel, do you know what I think we should have for our emoji? I've worked it out. I did put it out there as a suggestion. It didn't get a lot of thumbs up, but hi Pamela. I'm assuming you're talking about Molly, because I'm definitely not. Ah, Noel, you just sent me a private message. In a nutshell, no, not really. It popped up just then. I was like, oh no, I've got to call Noel. Yeah, I don't know much, but we can have a bit of a chat about it. I'll see if I'll have a think. We'll have a chat and I'll find out what the deal is and see if I can find a lawyer who might know a bit about that area. Interesting area. Did you hear that screeching brake noise? Got the traffic. I couldn't. They've got triple glazing on 2 sliding doors here in the hotel, and you can still hear the traffic working closed. I couldn't live like that. I like my birds and the ocean sounds. But yeah, we'll have a little chat, Mel. Hi, Tashy girl. You heard the screeching, I know, and I'm on the 9th floor. It's raining a little bit too, but nothing too long. With some black and white striped clothes, we need to talk. I don't know, Mel, and I think I might emoji. Hold that thought, HME. We'll go back to it. Boons into house. Mel, I got home from a work dinner and watched a Pink Lady Luck video, and I want to know though. I want to chat to you, Mel. I do, because you're my mate. We should put that photo of the 2 of us up going, that was hilarious. Being there. So Mel, I don't know. I just saw a video from Pink Lady Luck. That should be our mugshots. Those photos of us doing FaceTime. I haven't done a FaceTime very often. That was fun. You saw the Pink Lady Luck video too, Mel? Yeah, I watched it and I just thought I'd follow her advice and go live for being there as well. Night K Mellow. Send me a present. I like presents. And I was a bit optimistic, thinking but being there might come in, but I might actually send her a text message. But I also just wanted to check that everyone else that loves her was okay as well. And also Pink Lady Luck sort of inspired me. I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'm being there for being there. Let's go. Let's do this. I hope that everyone that has a YouTube channel does a being there for being there even if it's just a cute little animation with some love hearts or something. But it sounds awful, whatever happened. And it's despicable. It's despicable to treat someone who has perfect health like a piece of shit. It's despicable to treat someone who is dying like a piece of shit, if that's what happened. So yeah, back to my emoji, actually. Thanks for that little thing as well. This is only brief, but I think we need the peace sign. I think the little peace symbol somewhat summarizes this channel really well. We do love being there, Aussie girl. I'm dangerous, Mel Mel. See how dangerous I am? I can't do danger faces. Danger. Yeah, there's a bit of Frankie stuff too, Mel Mel, that, what happened there? What happened there? How does somebody go from essentially being the mouthpiece for him and supporting him to blackmailing him? And how? Like, how? Joshy, come. I knew you could. Adri, hello. Hello, beautiful girl. She's a money-hungry scab on society. There you go, the peace sign. Oh, it looks different in there. It's like in a little purple square. I'm not sure if I want to go down a purple road. Mel's been back in OK arguing with Science Scout. Nola Confetti. Do you think the what's case? Yeah, well, Kimbo, you and I are definitely, well, and quite a few of us. Hi, Ziggy Z. Or Ziggy Z. Oh, you've emailed her memo. Good, good. I just wanted to know that, you know, Pink Lady made a video and encouraged us to share her video or make videos ourselves as well. And yeah, I don't know the full story, but it doesn't really matter. I just know that being there needs a lot of love and support. What do you think, Aussie Girl? It's coming up as purple. Bugger. It didn't come up as purple on my laptop. It was like a little peace sign, but it didn't have it had just like a white background. I don't think I want purple. Yeah, the surfy chick. But then what about my groovy surfy dudes? Got to cover all of our gorgeous little community. Yeah, we don't know what's happened, Adrian. It just sounds, well, it sounds awful. On my phrase peace sign is yellow. Yeah, on my phone it's a purple square with a white peace sign. Oh, you would have seen old Marfra around. She's the town bike. I'm joking. I'm joking. She's a very passionate YouTuber, and you will see her around. 2 days since you had a nice coffee. I'm having a hot coffee at, 11 o'clock at night or whatever it is. No, I don't know, Science Girl. Thanks, Ziggy. Yeah, prayers and love for our beautiful friend being there. I do have her mobile number. I could send her a text message. I just don't understand what they could have said to her. Or like, my brain can't even go to a place that I would want to say anything horrible to any human being, but especially not to a dying one. I thought she'd vanished from the YouTube world. They all say they're leaving and never coming back, and then they reappear with a new name, right? And yet I've been here from day one under my real name. Because I don't care. The peace dove, yeah, it reminds me a bit too much of my Catholic or my United Church school that I went to. There's a peace dove in the United Church thing. I mean, if it was Barry the Seagull, bring it on. We had a couple of seagulls. I'm just checking my battery because in typical Tory fashion, I've only got 28% Groovers. I hear you on the addiction to iced coffee. It's good shit, man. I actually make my own now, and I don't have sugar in my coffee, so I think the homemade version is good. I don't understand it either, Pamela. It just doesn't make any sense to me at all. It's really fucking sad and fucked up, basically. I missed a really cute comment. Hang on. Jojo, have a great time at work. Beautiful. Thanks for popping in. You're right about that, Kimbo. We are too late, but we can't be fucked. Drama takes too much energy. Let's just chill out, hang out together, and just love each other, man. I know that's full on, Mel. You're way more advanced with information that makes no sense to me. Yeah, I know your real name, Annette. You and I were one of the reasons I first noticed you in chat was because you were using an obvious real name as well, bizarrely. I don't know if you're like that too, but you see all these names and then you spot someone who's just got their first name and their last name and you're like, oh cool, and another person who's exposing themselves out on the YouTube world without any fucks to give. I can't see Remy D saying hello. That's weird. Why can't I see Remy D? She's clearly here. G'day, Remy D. Oops, sorry I didn't say hello. I can't see any comments from you. Can you watch a channel that you've got me blocked on? Booby smothering. No one wants to die from booby smothering. That's really weird. I can't. The guy who did this shit to me is ringing. Right, so Mel's got an issue too. We might need to chat about that if Mel wants to share that with us. There's a lot going on. What the fuck? Credit card 16 grand? Is he calling you at the moment? Holy shit, my life is so mellow. Whoops. You guys are all intense. That's why I love you. About 6 years ago. Fuck. I can't see Remy D's comments. It's really weird. I don't get YouTube. YouTube's really fucked. In some respects. Hang on, I'm going to put this up here for a sec. Don't freak out, Mel. I'm on the 9th floor. I'm having a cigarette, but not with you watching because that's gross. But I need one. I can't keep up with all of this stuff. Remy D, hi. Why can't I see Remy D's comments? How does that work? Can anyone explain that to me? Like, could Remy D say something to me and someone else post what she says? It's really bizarre. Remy D, why can't I see you? There is Mag. I've got her phone number. I just didn't want to... Okay, Mel, you make your call. I just didn't want to call her because it's quite late. And I thought what I would do... Hi, Lozzie. Hey, Laura. Well, obviously everyone can see Remy because everyone's saying hi to her, but I can't see her comments. I don't think I've missed them. So I scrolled back up quite a way. Tori Hodgman wants to know how do I check my block list. But I did check my block list and there's nobody on it. Like, it's empty. And the only mods that I have are not bad angle, bad light. It's warm up here though. Look, I'm in a sundress. I wore this to a corporate dinner. Oh, fuck. The CEO, the man that owns the company, and I wore my Bar and Bay Blues vest dress to dinner. That is a Remy D question. Oh, from Remy D. Check my blog list. Well, I'll have a look at it on my laptop tomorrow when I get to the airport before I fly home. But I looked in there the other day and there's nobody on it. Like, it's empty. And the mods that I've got in here tonight are two of my real life friends. Oh, yeah, I think they've only got 2 real life friend mods. So they don't know the true crime. I did drag Adri into a true crime Chris Watts Facebook group by accident, and she commented in there one day, and I'm like, oh my god, you're in this group too, and she's like, you added me to it. Yeah, that's what I thought, that you guys wouldn't be able to see. I look hot. I'm buggered. Shouldn't look hot, but thanks, Laura, you're cute. Science Girl's been defending every single bad hurtful comment or bad choices with videos threatening to strike channels and sue people. Well, I'm a fucking lawyer and I wouldn't know how to defend myself on the YouTube world. Having lawyers, I mean, she could have a lawyer like me who knows absolutely fuck all about the YouTube world. Yeah, I'm the same, Mel. I get screwed over. So you feel like you're having a heart attack. Well, we don't want that. So can we help? Yeah, hi, Adri. She's still here. Everyone sees Remy except me. I cannot see Remy. That's really weird. Because Remy wouldn't be able to chat, I don't think, if she was blocked. I don't think you can chat if you're blocked. Hi, Penguins Love. Can you chat? Sure, you can. This is a safe space. No news on being there. In fact, we don't even really know the full story. We just went live for being there because Pink Lady Luck asked people to share her video about being there and what happened. Yeah, you can't chat if you're blocked, but I can't see Remy D. I mean, I'm blind and I need better glasses, but I don't think that's the issue. I do have Being There's number, but I just saw Pink Lady Luck sing and thought I'd go live and see if everyone was okay, if anyone wanted to chat, and a few people have come in and they're clearly rattled by it, so something bad happened. Yeah, and let's not confuse my beautiful friend Laura, who's in here at the moment, with Laura, one of the colour channels. Which one's Laura? This is how hopeless I'm. Laura, Perplexed. Laura's Perplexed, right? Because I said I was going live the other night with my friend Laura, and it was funny enough, it was Being There who said, are you going live with Perplexed? And I was like, no, I'm going live with my mate Lawsy, live from Dodgers Ferry, Tasmania. Remy D, go to your account, look in your about section, there's a flag. Who you've blocked. Both Mels. Yeah, say hi to all the Mels. Even if you're not called Mel. Hi, Mel. Here's a bit of Sydney for ya. Sorry, I'm going to have a cigarette, but I refuse to have one live. That's disgusting. I do have Being There's number. I could text her. I could get off here and actually text her. I did wonder if she might pop in here, or if Mac and Cheese, if you were blocked, none of us could see. See, that's weird. You guys can all see Remy D, but I can't see her comments. And if she was blocked, on my channel, which she isn't because there's nobody blocked, then she wouldn't be able to comment, but she is. It's weird. Anywho, I'll have another look tomorrow at Melbourne Airport, but I only looked the other day. And there's, well, actually I lied. There is one person on there, the troll that I got when I was in my kitchen one night, I think even wearing the dress I've got on, and he told me I'd eaten a lot of bad food, and I blocked him because I couldn't be bothered. Go ahead, smoke. Thanks, girly gamer. You looked, and she's still on. What does that mean, Adri? Is there someone else who's live at the moment? Shouldn't have problems seeing Remy. Yeah, I can't. Can't see her. She's like my ghost. She's not blocked. See, there you go. So why can't I see Remy? Remy, where are you? I've got 30 people. That's 30 people who are worried about being there, which is really lovely. I mean, it's not lovely that we're worried about her, but it's lovely that you've all come here to show some support. Some people do just deserve a smack to the head with a shovel. Mel, quite a few people, I think. Yeah, there's something mesmerising about a busy city with traffic, but I couldn't fall asleep to this every night of the week. It would do my head in, and I couldn't handle living on the 9th floor of a building either. And it's too far away. I'm in Sydney. You can actually see the Opera House. Hang on, my phone's about to pop out of the tripod. You can see the peaks of the, hang on, Opera House. See them just there, the two white, or three, you can see 3, 4 in the right hand corner. There's a little bit of the Sydney Opera House. Beautiful, different, unusual. Who doesn't love a Kath and Kim quote in the middle of a live? No, Bridget. Hopefully being there's okay. I don't feel like doing comical dick talk while we're worried about being there. We need being there to come in and give us some comical dick talk. It is a nice view. I'll show you the view in the morning if I get up early enough before I catch a ride to the Aeroflot. Colin Carpenter, oh my God, that's a blast from the past. Okay, well, all these tall buildings look like dicks. How's my battery? 21%. We're still doing all right. So Remy D's not blocked, and she can comment, but I can't see her. Oh, that's nice to know, Penguins Love. I'm glad you two have sorted that out. Hi, Hazel. Hola. Yes, take care, Bridget Parker. Our resident Spaniard is in the room. Well, our resident dweller of Spain, I should say. So, I could get off here and try calling being there and then go live again and let you know if I manage to talk to her. Would you like me to do that? I feel bad about calling her. What time is it here? It's 11:54. Oh, someone said hi, Michelle, and I'm like, Michelle, and then I'm like, oh, that's Penguin's Love. I was thinking there was another person in chat I can't see. That's what I'm worried about, Tanya. I don't feel comfortable calling. Like, I've asked her quite a few times in emails to let me know if there are any times that I shouldn't call her. And I know that she takes, you know, she's obviously got pain medication and stuff and possibly has stuff to help her sleep. I don't know. But I might do that, Mel. You're right. I might text her. Cancer sucks. I lost my mum to cancer as well. I think so, Penguins Love, yes. I think she was harassed tonight. So much so that Pink Lady did a video called Being There for Being There and then asked people to either share that. No, she's in Australia. Yeah, that's a good idea, Tammy. I get up pretty early. I mean, I could just send her a text now to, you know, if she responds to it. I'm in Sydney, Hazel. I'm in Sydney town, Sydney, Australia. I came up here for work. Our head office is here. We just had a massive meeting today with the CEO. She's upset. Yeah, you could be right, Mel. I'm wondering if I can send a text while I'm live. No, I couldn't do that. It's a silly thing. We don't really know Girly Gamer. We just know that she was, yeah, she might have had enough by the sounds of it. I'll show you the rest of the view. Mel, close your eyes right now because we're up on the 9th floor. But basically Sydney Harbour's straight ahead now. And if you can see those white arches, they're the top of the Sydney Opera House. And the Sydney Harbour Bridge is just around the corner. I'm always busy, Hazel. I think I'm locked out of my room. Hang on. Oh, that's better. God, suction. The suction on the door was a bit intense. Speaking of intense, the lighting in here's a bit intense. I'm trying to zoom out again, but it's not letting me. Here we go. All right. Did anyone ever watch Married at First Sight? Look at that massive mirror. Big mirror. Oh, I like a bit of ambient lighting. Did anybody watch... I'm just finding a charger because my phone's going to conk out of battery. Married at First Sight. There's the kitchen. Married at First Sight last year. The one with where's the charger? Hang on. I might just put you guys down for a second over here. You can just enjoy the lamp for a second. Don't say I don't show you all the sights. I know I've got a charger somewhere. Charger. Just want to put it on charge so I have some battery. Oh, it's cold in here. I've got to turn the air conditioning down. Off, actually. Married at First Sight last year, not this year. The couples, when they went, you know, they got to live together. They lived in apartments in this hotel. No, I'm not in Sydney for the filming of Oh, that's not a charger, that's my bloody lip balm. It's shaped like a charger. Holy shit. I had my charger earlier. What have I done with it? I'm sure it's in my satchel. Found it. All right, take two. Lip balm, I actually need that too. I'm not getting married, you idiots. No, the couples, when they pretend to, you know, go home and live at home, and they kept saying, he hasn't come home, he's angry with me. This was the hotel. The one last year. I'm trying to think of one of the couples. Help me out. It was the one with the guy that had the affair with the other girl and the other Tracy and Dean. That one. They lived in these apartments. True story. I'll show them. They're not very big. Like, they used to sit and have their little meals just there. This is the bedroom. Oh, that's bright. There's the bedrooms. There's a little bathroom just there and little kitchenette. And they had to pretend this was like a home. So there you go. Because when we were here last year for one of our meetings, they were filming here. And we were like, who are all these fuckwits in the foyer? And they were married at first sight people. So don't say I don't take you to exciting places. God almighty. Right. Oh, now I've... Christ, that was it worth it for all of that? And the charger, is it actually charging? Yes, it is. They do squeeze a lot in a small space. Getting all familiarised. That'll be the next rumour, is that I'm on the next series of Married at First Sight. Holy shit. Can you imagine me on that? I'd be a shocker. True, the traffic sound has gone, but you can hear it in the bedrooms. Yeah, you watched it, Omar. So, yeah, last year. No, I haven't seen the McCann doc yet. I want to. I'm back now, Hazel. I think there's a delay. You're going to be amazed. Like you're in the past saying I've gone, but I'm in the future saying, oh shit, I'm here. I was. It's my stupid tripod. I brought it with me. I don't know what I was thinking. I really need to buy a new one. Oh, it was very dramatic. Hola, Hazel. We're all back. Hang on. Yeah, sorry. Oh, I was hoping that'd be a bit more mellow. It's mellow in here, but it's very bright on the screen. Sorry, guys. What's my opinion on the McCanns? I used to have an opinion on it. I don't really have one now. I kind of want to watch it and see how I feel. I've been watching, actually, if you guys want to watch something super cool on Netflix, you have to watch Afterlife. Ricky Gervais, his new show. It's only 6 episodes. It'll change your life. It's beautiful and funny, but very beautiful. So do yourselves a favour and watch Afterlife. Yeah, I kind of want to get back into the McCann thing. I don't know, there's been so many theories, haven't there? Molly. Who's Molly? Someone in here called Molly? We've got a Molly? Really? We wouldn't have the Molly. Surely not. That Molly wouldn't come to my channel. It's not monetized. It's not popular. It's the smallest channel in the YouTube world, but it's the friendliest. I can't remember who said that, but they were right. Who's Molly? I don't know. God, that's a bad angle. Can't really do anything flattering at the moment. Sorry about that. I don't even know where to look. Oh, do yourself a favour, Molly Meldrum. Molly Meldrum. That'd be a bit much, wouldn't it, Aussie? So, yeah. Okay. So I'm not going to call Bang there now because it is pretty late. Molly Meldrum, exactly. I'm hoping that being there wakes up to lots of videos and messages of support. And I'll leave this up, obviously, for her. So if you want to send little messages of love and support, go for it. Far away. Start writing some lovely things for her. Obviously, I don't know the full story, but I don't think we even need to know it. If she's been picked on, bullied, or she had a bad night on YouTube, if people were mean to her, I can't get into a good position. I'm sorry, guys. Hang on. Fuck. This is chaos. Bang there will be watching this going, really? That's the best you could do? Look at that lovely painting of the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Let's just focus on that. Yeah, if you go to my about, hey, I went onto my about section the other day because I suggested to someone I suggested to Mel Mel that she send me an email, and she said she couldn't find my email, and I'm like, yeah, it's in the about section, and so I went to check that it was in there, and it was, but it's like it's hidden, and then you've got to click on something to reveal it. It's like, does it really warrant that sort of drama? Like this dramatic click on here to see the email address, and then you click a button and it appears. I kind of want to lie down. Oh, I've had a long day, guys. So I've just discovered the Reader's Digest on the coffee table. Do they still make them? Apparently so. It's not a pen, it's a light. It's it's a light for over the desk. Yeah, you did. Well, I knew I knew that you'd found it, old Ma, because you sent me an email. So I knew it was there somewhere. Was the pen stuck? I'll go back to the for painting. It's actually a lamp. You can see the rest of it there. See? It's a lamp. The pen. Maybe Reader's Digest. I have climbed the bridge. We climbed it last year. It was huge fun. Had a ball. I mean, you have to wear these awful jumpsuits, but it was amazing. I've got a photo of me on top of the bridge at home. I'll show it to you next time I go live from home. Remind me to get it out and show you. It's shocking. It's shocking, but it was a superb day. It did look like a pen. I thought the same thing, Girly Gamer, when I was looking over there before, but I had the benefit of seeing the rest of the contraption. I know that lamp isn't very exciting. I'm lying down on the couch. I mean, I can go the other way, and then you can look at the kitchen. Is that better viewing? I don't know. Probably not. My foot. The bridge climb is really cool. It is cool, Aussie girl. I think they were incredibly responsible too, Mac and Cheese. Go up close again. Watch the painting. Oh my God, chat just scrolled back like to the beginning. Like that, so it looks like the pen stuck in the painting. Being there will be watching this tomorrow and she'll be like, why are they saying nice things about me? They're more interested in the pen stuck in the corner of the frame. Do I have my own compartment on the plane? Me? No. Yeah, they're there. There's the pen stuck in the frame. You'll get there eventually. There's a bit of a delay. I see requests, I obey, and then you don't see straight away. I reckon right about now, Aussie girl's going to be going, oh my God, there it is, the pen stuck in the frame. And we zoom out. And we go back in. Fuck, is that a pen stuck in the frame? Oh, Mel, you're confusing me. And it doesn't take much. You've gone back to political and media, Tanny. I don't think the McCanns killed Madeline, but I agree. I think they were negligent. But I also think I need to remind myself a bit more about the facts of it. But I do think it was a horrible, horrible case. I think it is a water painting, Omar. I can't be getting up and seeing if there's an artist's signature or anything. I'm zooming in from the couch. No, probably not. Sorry if that made you feel sick. Made me feel sick. That last rum and dry ginger ale is coming back up, I think. Corruption around the McCann case. Where is William Tyrrell? That's a good question. I don't think William Tyrrell had a very nice ending to his young life. That poor little boy. That's a horrible case as well. I keep wanting to do an Australian true crime channel, and then I don't know, the American true crime channels are putting me off doing true crime. I don't know if you can do one without it ending up being crazy. Yeah, I think there is a signature there. Annette, you reckon down in that little corner? I don't know. I think that might actually be some dark shadow. Oh, gold treatment. Thank you, darling. Well, Mel, sometimes I do tweets or something about how amazing Qantas are, and they always love me. And the one time I just said, Qantas, we need to break up, because I actually got stuck at Hobart Airport, where I fucking live, for 7 hours, and my house is 20 minutes away, and it was a gorgeous sunny day, and I could have been, yeah, I do Gelly Gamer. I'm one of her mods, actually. Hi, Karina Kay. How are you doing? Share some happy news. We want some happy news. We're gathering for being there. We heard she had a hard time on YouTube earlier on tonight. We don't know the full story, but we don't really need to. The fact that she had a hard time is disgusting. And whoever gave her a hard time should feel like shit about themselves. But the reality is they won't. That's one thing YouTube's teaching me, is that the people that are really shitty to other people don't seem to think that there's anything wrong with how they behave. I know, Karina, it's awful. I got back to the hotel and there was a video, that Pink Lady had put up, and she basically asked people to either share her video, which was called Being There for Being There, or make their own, which is what I'm doing. And we just wanted to send some really positive vibes out, and I'm going to try contacting her in the morning, and I'll keep you guys updated when she touches base. I'm very, very wary of texting anyone late at night, sick or not. I think it's just the way I was brought up, and having had two terminally ill parents for a long time, any phone calls that came after 9:30 at night were never good. And I don't want to be that person that starts calling people or texting late at night, especially someone who's not well. So I'm really keen to try and contact her in the morning, and I'll definitely let you guys know. I'll keep you updated. The one thing I do know about my channel is I don't have the capacity, because it's no, she's probably on her own, mac and cheese. She does have a sister who has been visiting her. I don't know if she's still there or not. She has mentioned her sister, but I don't know if she's still with her or not. I mean, look, being there would have been rattled by what it sounds like. If she was being harassed or bullied, obviously she's going to be rattled, but gosh, she's a strong woman as well. So I'll touch base. But what I was going to say was, I don't have the capacity, because my channel's so small. Like Pink Lady can put a photo up and put a comment up. I can't do that. I don't have that. So I'll either do a little video just giving you an update in the morning before I go to the airport, or if I've got time, I'll do a quick live. But I mean, I wake up really early, but I've got to be basically downstairs ready to go. Well, not until 8, but I may not have heard from Mem by then, because she's in Queensland and there's a time difference. Yeah, I know he was. I know. Anyone who... Look, I think anyone that's just a dick to people for no reason, like people they don't know are dicks. But to do it to somebody who's dying is just disgusting. But I think it's equal. Well, not equally. I think it's disgusting to be a dick to anybody. And that's the problem with YouTube is, I don't know why, but people feel entitled to be absolutely despicable. And you think, would you walk up to someone in the street and speak to them like that? Like, why does YouTube give people the confidence to be so awful and think that it's okay? You know, the majority of people that are walking on the planet have goodness in them, and isn't it better to try and find the goodness than poke the bear till the bad comes out? That's kind of how I feel about it. And, you know, if people are dicks, there's often a reason. Hi, Rhonda. It does sound horrible, and I don't know what was said. I mean, I've been told that it was horrible a couple of times. It sounds like Frankie Ruchek was also caught up in something horrible. Um, they used one of Jay's streams, really? Wow. Well, it is gutless because you just wouldn't do it in the real world, you know. But there's a lot of stuff that happens on YouTube that you wouldn't do in the real world, like people that walk into a chat. Oh, so you heard the Frankie part, Rhonda? Well, that sounded fucking awful as well. Um, Sorry that I'm pointing at a kitchenette and a painting of the Sydney Harbour Bridge, but I'm lying down on the couch. I've had a really long day. I've been in really full-on meetings. I had to do 2 presentations, and then we had a dinner. And I probably should start thinking about getting to bed because I've got a fairly early start. Mel, there was a comment further up that Molly essentially is blackmailing Frankie. I kind of understand why, Girly Gamer, because people were putting videos up supporting the rechecks, you know, and talking about the Chris Watts case. And I mean, it's his sister and his beautiful little nieces and his unborn nephew. Um, and I do get it. And also, people reached out to him and made him feel supported and loved. And, you know, this is a family that was getting death threats, for fuck's sake. So, you know, maybe that he, for a while there, he felt really supported and loved, and then clearly it sounds like that's all backfiring now, which is disgusting. What's the blackmail? So she's got some information that she's going to put out there. What a prick. She has info on him, and isn't that horrible? How dare you pretend to be someone's ally and friend and weave them into your little web? And, you know, I mean, she was very honest at the time that they were contacting her off YouTube, and, you know, she was offering to take him to New Orleans or wherever she went. And you don't then down the track go, oh, I've got all this information. Like, fuck me dead. You know, that family has been through something that the majority of people walking on the planet are never going to experience. Their lives are destroyed because of that prick. And, oh, that rumour was flying around a long time ago too, Kimbo. And it was proven to be bullshit. But seriously, even if they did something that some of us would go, whoa, that's a bit out there, who gives a fuck? They have just gone through hell. If they do a few things that are a bit dodgy, let them. The fact that they can even get out of bed each day blows my mind. Mel, you spoke to a friend of his. She is going to pass the message on. Explain yourself, Mel. I'm confused. Oh, Ma, I wouldn't even go anywhere near that channel. You couldn't pay me to watch that rubbish. My 4 seasons. I like your name. I live in a place where we have 4 seasons in one day. Molly wants to clear her name by blackmailing. Oh, fuck off. Okay, the guy who got the credit card in your name, you've spoken to... Wait, I'm going back up. A friend of his. Oh, sorry, the friend's a girl. Okay, cool. I think that's cool, yeah? Tanny, it sounds like you're having a terrible time. Are you okay, baby girl? I don't know if this view of my kitchenette's going to cheer you up, but I'm hoping the people in chat will. And I'll do my best as well. 11:20 p.m. It's definitely too late. Okay, I'm happy. That sounds good, Mel Mel. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I remember seeing that live, Mel Barrow. It was bad. We're gonna let him look at titties. Fuck. Just let him do whatever he wants to do, but don't force crap like that or say, as if that's the ideal thing to do. I mean, the poor guy was actually in chat saying he didn't want a girlfriend and he didn't want to get married, and even the women in chat were all thirsty and salivating all over him. It probably did, old Mafra. They all seem to be intertwined. They're the most incestuous bunch. It's very strange, isn't it? I don't know. Like, there's a lot of Aussies in here tonight. Do you guys find this overwhelming, the sort of extent they're all going to? I mean, I lived in America and I don't remember being caught up in a crew of people that just spend so much time talking about each other. It's really confusing, and I can't work out what triggered it all, what started it all. Like, I can't work out what grand event occurred that they're all so butthurt and shitty with each other now. It's bizarre. Brian showed screenshots of Facebook texts where Frankie... This is... What the fuck are they all doing? Why do they all get involved in this? Why do they all go and look at things and take screenshots and put videos up? Like, I mean, there are people that are directly involved in it, and I can kind of understand some of them wanting, a right of reply or an opportunity to clear their name or whatever, but there's all these other people that get involved, and it's like, what's it got to do with you? It's almost like they're just sort of all hoping they stumble across things that they can, fire barbs at whoever it is who's pissing them off. But it's sort of like, why are you getting involved? Whatever happened to mind your own business? Just, YouTube channels started popping up with all these people spouting off left, right, and centre how they feel about all the drama. And it's like, but you weren't part of it. Why are you now commentator on it? And then if somebody watched their video and didn't like the person they were talking about, they'd get stuck into them, and suddenly those new YouTubers were going, I'm being picked on. And it's kind of like, but you've gone online and you've got a very firm opinion about something that you weren't involved in, and you're defending someone that people clearly don't like, and they're going to comment. Do you reckon they're fame hungry, Kimbo? Who's going to get famous, though, for just going online and bitching about people for hours on end? I've never seen anything like it either, Annette. And I actually walk around, in my everyday life just trying to get my head around it and find the right words to describe it, and I can't. True, Rhonda, it does bring subs, but bugger that. That's why my, hello, Granny, is me. Exactly. Leave the rechecks alone. I agree, mac and cheese. It's just insane. Okay, well, if they're doing it for subs, I'm just going to say here and now that, oh God, you guys, I'm miles behind in chat, sorry. If they're doing it to get subs, let them have each other's subs. If their subs are just shitloads of people who like watching YouTube drama, they can have them. I'd rather have a little channel of people that come here because they all want to catch up with each other and celebrate things and commiserate things and look out for each other. They're the subs I want. And that's why my channel doesn't have 68 million people, clearly, because I'm just not interesting enough. I don't have opinions on any of them, Rhonda, really. I don't know. I mean, they might be honest. Who knows? I don't know. All I'm amazed at is why they're all doing this every day for it feels like months on end. I'm sure they've all got interesting things to talk about other than each other. Well, there's, the jury's out whether we're a normal chat room, but we're certainly supportive, and we certainly give a fuck about each other, and I really like that. And I really like that people can come in from the feuding channels and still all participate and hang out and chat without it turning into a shitstorm. It's kind of I'd love to do a live one night on why is this happening. Can anyone explain it to me? And like, spell it out to me in crayons, because I can't understand it. I don't need a detailed explanation. I just want to know why. I've never encountered anything like it in my life. I don't have friends in my real life that spend this much time just talking about other people that they don't really know. It just doesn't make sense to me at all. Galley Gamer, what do I think about the New Zealand taking people's guns? I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I love that we don't have, I love the gun control in Australia. I love that I don't have to worry every time I leave my home if I'm going to end up in a crowd somewhere and someone's going to come in and start randomly taking pot shots at people. So bring it on. People who need guns it's all an illusion, says Jim Carrey. People who need guns for, farmers, police, obviously, professional athletes who do shooting sports. They all have guns in Australia, gun collectors, but it's regulated and controlled. And yeah, I mean, especially being a Tasmanian, where Port Arthur occurred. It's really, I mean, for it to have occurred in Tassie to this day, I'm still absolutely blown away that happened in the beautiful little island where I live. And I think the New Zealanders are feeling the same. At the moment, there's a lot of comparisons between Tassie and New Zealand, just the shock that it happened. But if it brings about a positive change, yeah, well, we've never had guns. I mean, I grew up with grandparents who had a farm, and I know how to fire a gun, and I had a little BB gun when I was little, but I don't feel unsafe without having a gun at home, put it that way, because the chances of someone breaking into my house with a gun are incredibly slim. Yeah, spell it. Hi, your main girl. Spell it out in crayons. Because I just don't go into too much detail because I really can't deal with it. I can't get my head around it. There's so many things that have happened since I discovered. I bet you are, Mel Mel. I wouldn't fucking piss you off if you had a gun in your hand. You'd be bloody awesome, I reckon. I wasn't too bad with a BB gun. I'm really good with a super soaker. Who ties their shoelaces? Yeah, there are, Tanny. There are guns. I mean, I'm not, unfortunately, I unfriended them in real life, but I'll never forget Port Arthur either, old Ma Phrase. Hi, Susan. Are we watching my kitchenette? I'll go back outside. I just was worried I was making too much noise and the people in the rooms next to me might have been kept awake, but fuck it, let's risk it. Because it's not a very riveting scene. I'm lying on the couch. It's the end of a very, 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 very long day. Yeah, they're cute. They're sort of little apartments, sort of neat and tidy little apartments. They're cute, Susan. They are. But we had a very long day with meetings all day, and then we all flew into Sydney late yesterday, and then Molly doesn't want to move to lunch, just want acid in her face. Holy shit, Tanny. Shot in the head with a pellet gun. Holy shit. I actually shot a gun into a dam, and it hit a 10-gallon drum, and the little pellet ricocheted back out and embedded itself in one of my friend's shin bones. But we used to fire fireworks at each other and all kinds of crazy shit. We were insane kids. Hoddle Street Massacre, yeah, Rhonda, that was another nightmare, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm not here long enough to have a fridge full of snacks. Tanny. People are going to be like, she's got a future husband. For those of you who've just joined us, an Australian TV show called Married at First Sight. Last year, the season was filmed here, and this is where the couples came to pretend that they were a happily married couple. Limbo, yes, what a disgusting comment. What have I missed now? Thanks, old Mafra, for the... it says there's 27 watch. Oh, damn, as soon as I mentioned that, it went down to 26. Yeah, well, Rhonda, we were in the hotel where the couples lived last year. Have I got enough battery? I've got enough to go back outside to wrap up. It's bloody 11:30 p.m. But the rumour now is, thanks to me mentioning that I'm in the hotel where they film it, everyone's saying I'm on Married at First Sight now. Tori said to get familiarised. I'd be an absolute nightmare on a show like that. I did get through quite a way through the auditions for the second series of MasterChef, but then I pulled out because I didn't like how contrived it was, and I've got a mouth, and I was going to tell one of the judges to go fuck himself pretty much every time I saw his head, so hope the fellas brace themselves. Yeah, you're right, Mel. I'm thirsty. It is a cute little place. Oh, okay. It's got a Reader's Digest. I didn't know they still made these things. Live better with less. Yeah, I agree to that. With that. Relationship tips. How to keep the conversation flowing. Dr. Wong's Sun Bear Crusade. Inside the Mind of a Stalker. Oh, look. Hang on. Yeah, it was George Melmel. How'd you guess? He's a little shit. Sorry, George. No, you are. You're a prick. I can't focus, but Inside the Mind of a Stalker, The Science of Crime. Can I take this with compliments from Meriton Sweat? All right. Here's a cunt. You're right. That's going home with me. Straight into the crumpler. I'm going to read that on the plane. I'm going to get inside the mind of a stalker. That's another live. Ow, I've locked myself in. Hang on. Jesus Christ, that's tight. It's got a suction on it like you wouldn't believe. I just like George, old Mafra. Just like George. He was in my face a lot, and I just wanted to tell him to go fuck himself repeatedly with a chainsaw. Sydney Harbour Bridge is around the corner of that building, and there's the Opera House. Cool, huh? This is Sydney. That's what he said. Thought it might be George. Yeah, he's a turd. He owes a lot of, his staff back pay and stuff. It's not just his sparkling personality that irritated me. Yeah, it's totally not Tassie Karina Kay. No, I didn't get on. I pulled out of it before they started filming, the actual relevant bits, and any of the audition bits they edited me out of. So yeah, the casting agents still liked me and asked me to do the first series of My Kitchen Rules, but I couldn't find someone who was available to do it with me. And then they asked me again for the second series, and a friend and I thought about doing it, but we were just a bit caught up in other stuff at the moment. Because I couldn't turn the stove on. No, when they film him, and when you watch MasterChef and he's in people's faces and he's got all those stupid bloody expressions that he uses, and he's got terrible grammar. He's just an arsehole. Hey, Phoenix Lightwing. I can't get used to your new name. Yeah, I would have punched him too, repeatedly in the vagina, Mel. I hope she's okay too, Aussie girl. I swear I will contact her. I will send her a text first thing in the morning, and I will, mangina. and I will either go live or do a quick little video to let you all know as soon as I hear from her. I am flying tomorrow, so there'll be a few hours of tomorrow that I will be in the sky and unable to touch base, but as soon as I hear from her, I'll put something up. That's another thing, Omar. I hate the way he eats. He's a pig. He shoves it in his face like a little piggy. He's horrible. Not a fan. Did you see him when the guy in the footy crowd went off at him about him not paying his staff, underpaying his staff? And he came up and got all threatening, and he's just an angry little man. Not a fan. Can you tell? I wouldn't have lasted long. It's like a garden gnome. Yeah, Aussie girl, I promise I will send her a message first thing. I was hoping she might pop in. Sweet dreams, Kimbo. I've got to go to bed too. I'm starting to get a hangover. It's usually best to go to bed before they kick in, right? Yeah, it was horrible, wasn't it, old Mafra? He was a real turd. Not surprisingly. Got all, you know, chest out and who the fuck are you talking to? Phoenix plays Dungeons and Dragons. Didn't mean to get a character that has a... All I saw was sword. Now your chat's vanished. +7 damage multiplier to your dagger. Do we need to know about your dagger? It's a bit too much information. I miss Anthony too. He encouraged me to go down little laneways and eat food where all the locals are in whatever country I travel to, and to try and find restaurants that don't have menus you can read and just ask them to bring you food. If a woman doesn't look after her feet, they don't look up. That's... What if they... Really? Australian women have got such grubby feet. That's not fair. Mel's covered in glitter. So she's got a sparkly vagina by the sounds of it. I don't think that's true. If men came up with that. If a woman doesn't look after her feet, they don't look after their vaginas. Well, what about if men don't look after their feet? Because trust me, a lot of them don't. I know you meant a weapon. I was being silly. Fennec Fox. Aussie's getting a pedicure. Get a pedicure and a douche, Aussie girl. Glitter nails. Well, why is there glitter nail polish in your vagina? Susan's feet are a mess. No more. Yeah, I'm a beach girl. I don't. Oh. Is that a plane or a truck? It's a truck. I don't blame you. Stick whatever you can up your tot, I reckon. I don't watch TV and I didn't see Octomum, but I bet they are big. That was a while ago, wasn't it? How old are they now? That bunch of kidlets. I've got 22 people watching and 22 likes. That's Tori's happy place. They're 8 kids on, they're all 8 years old. Right, I've got to take my water bottle, my lip balm, my mug. Get me back in this joint. Shit, hang on. God, that's hard. Me aching bones. All right. I'm going to wrap up, peeps. I'll show you my face again because, you know, I know how attractive I am at this hour of the night. Bye, Rhonda. Thanks for joining us. I'll touch base with being there in the morning. I've got more likes than viewers now. That's even better. I'll touch base with being there in the morning. I'll let you know as soon as I hear from her. They just turned 10. Wow, 10 years ago. I'm going to get a hubby. Let's see if there's a hubby in the little laundry thing. Bright light, bright light. No hubby. Hang on, he's in the bin, I think. That's probably where my hubby is, where he belongs. So anyway, no hubby in the cubby. I'm glad, Tanny, you sounded so stressed, so I'm glad if I've made you feel a bit better about yourself. You know, about, you know, how you feel. Look at that lamp. Isn't that lampy? I've got a nice view from my bedroom. I sleep with the curtains open. Look at this view. View from a bed. Here we go. Oh, these pillows are divine. It's a very comfortable hotel, I have to say. She's okay now. We cheered her up. Tanny was very funny with the Married at First Sight stuff. I've never done a lie on the bed thing for good reason. Look at me. Good night. Can't do a flattering angle lying on a bed. It's been real. I'll touch base with, I can't read, my glasses are fogged up. Oh, this is a nightmare. The new Molly Golightly. It's not me. I'm not crazy enough to be an MGL. Good night, beautiful people. It's starting to look pornographic. Dun, dun, dun. Get a really good night's sleep, Tanny. Bye, HME. Lots of love to you too. Thanks, everyone. I'll be back with an update, hopefully. Love to you, Karina. Good night, Tanny. Yeah, I'll be back with an update. So someone may hear from her before I do, but if I do hear from her, I'll good to see you too, Susan. Night, Annette. Night, everybody. And yeah, I'll let you know if I hear from her. Well, when I hear from her. And if anyone does hear anything in the meantime, get in touch. My email address is in the About section on my channel. But yeah, really lovely for you all to come in and hang out. And hopefully being there, we'll see this and see how much love we were sending out for her. Yeah, message me, Mel, if you do hear anything. That'd be great. I'll pass on lots and lots of love to her from everyone. And the Love Shack. That's what my sister calls her house, which is a beach house in Tassie, the Love Shack, and mine's the Beach Shack. I'll be back in Tasmania tomorrow. I'll touch base with you as soon as I can. And stay groovy, everyone. And thanks again. You're the bomb. I love you all, and speak soon.